part 2, where it gets even weirder.
The Speakeasy. So we don't know much about this place, but it was clear that it indeed was a speakeasy. There was a stage there that looked definitely period.
In the 1920s, Prohibition took place, and speakeasies cropped up everywhere.
And, you know, not a lot left of that, but you could still see it.
And these alcoves that are kind of blocked up now, they actually run all the way across the block.
So we went into this portion of the investigation with that information in mind, what it was, what the tunnels were used for.
It had a very dank and creepy basement vibe. It's kind of one of those long, cavernous basements, you know, that you find.
But we heard about some of the haunts, including that of a possible little girl, and how the place can act as a portal. Kinda as if the space has the ability for things to come and go and not necessarily stay or even be associated with the history of that location. So we started our night all together, all 4 of us next to the stage, with a spirit box session. We didn't get as far as we thought we were going to because things went bump.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Is there anyone here with us right now? We came for the show. Is it still going on?
Is Jeremy here?
I was over a few sweeps, I think.
Jerry, if that was you, can you make a noise down here or move something for us? Huh, when did you hear that? Can't say it's paranormal, but
That was weird.
odd timing.
Jerry, was that you? If it was, can you do it again? No, I think
I think those are people that
Is there somebody in that
Really
store?
shitty timing. I was gonna say, it sounds like it's fake.
There shouldn't be anybody in the store. The store's empty.
It shouldn't be. She said it was.
We're gonna have to check that out after this because that's
I'm
weird.
half tempted to grab my camera and go look right now. Those are loud footsteps.
I think we're ready again, so.
It was like right there, wasn't it? The loudest one.
It's like a red nose.
We're gonna have to get the lay of the land later.
Yeah.
See what's about us.
Can you speak to us through this device? Can you come close to us? Even if you just say hello? I'm here.
But it's like every time that comes on, then I hear it.
Isn't that how it's going? Because you turn that off and it's silent. It's like just whatever humming and
Makes me wonder, I'm getting way too curious. What?
I'm gonna walk down over there.
Okay. You have to be the one because you have the light.
What's that?
There was no one down here, they were just stomping just a minute ago.
Down here with us?
No, above. It's still going right now.
It sounds like someone's bowling.
Okay,
It just sounds like someone's walking back and forth, like they're pacing.
You guys want to go upstairs and see what we got?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Because
That's getting weird.
This is creeping me out now. The noises that we kept hearing upstairs were persistent and sounded an awful lot like footsteps, so we just had to go find out what they were. I mean, you kind of have to know the lay of the land when you're investigating, you know? You can't just let noises be noises. You have to know everything that surrounds you. So I grabbed the keys because we had access to the empty store upstairs and decided to take a look. I hope we go up there to a completely dark room. I mean, it's tough to try and investigate if we don't know that.
Yeah.
where I was gonna see someone when I like turned over here. I was
Oh,
like, this
God.
will be real awkward in a minute.
And that was nobody doing laundry, no? God, that's weird. It really sounded like someone was in here.
So I do see a light on, and there is a restaurant right there. See that?
And it's active? Like people
Yep,
are inside?
the guy.
Oh,
That was the guy that
yeah.
tried to park where I was. Yeah. So
we see what this store looks like while we're
Yeah,
here.
might as well. We came all the way up here.
Ah, spooky. Just looking like we're gonna break and enter.
Okay. Whoa, guys, wait a second.
That's not a restaurant. This is it. There's nothing here.
Guess what?
What? Huh, did we both pocket some devices?
Little direct link. Were you walking across here earlier?
Are there people with us?
Ready?
Heard that.
Is your name Freddy? I'm Freddy. Hi, Freddy.
That sounds like some voice.
This is sweeping forward. This is. You got a lot to say? Those are radio. This is sweeping, so it's not.
That voice was consistent for quite a time now.
Wow.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And now it's quiet.
Whoa. What is going on? Getting a ton of
I
interference.
just heard footsteps, but I don't know where I heard them. You can't tell if you think it's that way or that way.
Wait, kill that a minute. Are we?
Wow. Oh, guys,
I'm a little more confused as to how we heard footsteps that loud.
Yep.
And I went back to see if anyone was back there. It sounded like stomping.
I can see
It was really loud over my head.
Does one of us need to go downstairs? I'll go. Did you lock it?
Yes, I did. I'll go.
Okay, bye-bye.
I have the key.
I'll film you walking away.
I have to go down there by myself. Wanna go?
Yeah, you do.
I'm a little unnerved. We've literally been here for an hour. Sure. Where are you guys like located in there?
So there's a kitchen like directly to the right.
Okay.
Can you hear up there?
When we were down in the basement, we heard some footsteps, and we know this above here is empty.
Okay, yeah, it might have been me running down. To
Gotcha.
The bar. Yeah,
Okay.
that's not
Gotcha. Thank you. But the noises that we heard came from a whole nother section, the section that was above us, so I tend to not believe so much that it was the restaurant. Not saying there couldn't be bleed through. We just don't know. So I can hear them up there. Do you hear that?
Well, I still have this. Do you not like Christine and I?
No.
Picture like me though, right?
I just really busy.
Is it something about women you don't like?
This was the first indication that if we were dealing with the spirit, it wasn't too fond of the ladies. Well, let's go all the way down here. Hello?
Why won't you talk to us?
Do you want us to leave? That sounded like a woman.
Hey, that was a woman, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I can hear them guys talking plain as day up there. So these loud footsteps could have come from no other place than directly above us, which is pretty awesome. This is crazy.
Hey.
I talked to that same dude. He came out of the back door.
Oh yeah?
Their kitchen is off to the right. It's not even above us. I could hear you guys talking plain as day. I could hear you walking up here. I can't be 100% sure, but I'm 95% sure whatever we heard was in here.
No?
He said that he showed me his kitchen. Like he goes around to the right and everything. Like the door is right there, but when they go in, the kitchen's off to the right.
Well, you know, I did hear a noise down there, and I don't know if it came from outside or if it was.
Well, we heard it.
I mean, it sounded like it was in here, but I can't be sure if the spirit box was going.
We heard a lady's voice, and I swear to God, I was like, what don't you like about women? The thing goes, everything.
No kidding.
So I guess he's a jerk.
All right. Turn
You
that
wanna
thing back
keep
on.
trying.
So you just want to talk to the men? Get out. Can we see you?
And when I take one near you, it blurs out. When I'm taking you off, it's fine.
Is it my light?
I don't know. Maybe. No, it's still blurry. If I can't
Sounded like you said I did it.
clear. Not blurry. Really blurry. Really blurry. Here. Here. Here.
That is odd. I feel fine. That's good. I'd love to talk to Freddie again. You had a lot to say.
Can you tell us one of the other names of whoever you are? One of your names, not Freddie?
You guys want to go back down and resume our session?
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
See what's. It's really weird to know that this is completely empty, though. Like legit empty.
I'm feeling pretty confident that those footsteps we heard are right above us.
Probably the clearest voice I think I've ever heard come through.
That's.
Freddie.
I don't say it was one haunted.
That was so clear.
Oh yeah. It's open. I rushed back up there.
I ran.
Yeah, I could hear you guys talking as clear as day. I made sure to capture it on camera to show how thin that floor is, actually.
It's really hard to believe the spirit box, especially used open air the way it usually is, at face value, just because you hear something through it that might be a voice. Well, of course it might be a voice. It's sweeping radio stations. But when it's the kind of thing you hear the same voice multiple times, or you're starting to get direct responses, it really just, it makes the brain wonder. At least mine, anyway.
this is all.
Hi, Jerry. Whoa. Whoops. Can you speak to us? Are there other spirits upstairs, Jerry?
We're lost.
It's heavy. Hey, you're gonna make us sad, Jerry. Where are you trying to go?
How come you like it over here so much? What is it about this place? Did you say food?
I thought it said boobies.
Food?
Boobies? Is that what you said? Is that what went on down here?
She said that and they talked about sex.
That's right. Like this was part of a cat house here. So
Are hookers over here?
Cat house. They call it the cat house.
what were the girls' names? Do you remember any?
Oh, I heard of it.
Are you still with us? Did you say something else? Just want to talk. Did you work down here?
We're just curious about what your life was like. Did you live a good life?
Is there a lady's voice somewhere like out loud or upstairs?
I keep hearing something
I
like
didn't hear anything.
very faintly.
It's hard to tell what they are though. Like I've been hearing things down there. Like again, down there.
like a lady talking.
I could
I
hear
thought it
a
was
high
through the
pitched
spirit
sound.
box.
Yeah, I could hear something that way.
Oh God.
I heard like bangs this way, and then I thought I heard a voice this way at one point, and then hear it again.
That's not the spread bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be. Are you here with us? Can you call out loud?
I heard a voice.
That was down here.
That was so loud.
Can you come closer to us?
That's like one of the pieces of wood over there.
You know what? I think I'm gonna set my recorder up, my voice recorder down there.
Do that.
Once you come back, we'll do a burst session.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave this rolling in case anything happens in here.
It sounds like there might be. There will be.
Very interesting. Here we go, first session, around the horn. Here we go. Jerry, is it okay that we're here inside your area?
Are you aware of any of us in the room right now?
Are you the one who's walking and making noises down there?
Jerry, is it okay that we're here inside your area? Are you aware of any of us in the room right now? Are you the one who's walking and making noises down there?
I consistently hear something down there. I don't know if it is here.
The dancing down here?
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe some illegal liquor?
That's straight running just now. Like it's gotta be next door. That can't be upstairs. If that's upstairs, the ghosts are.
Non-stop.
What we heard earlier was like virtually right above us.
Yeah.
It's down there.
I think that has to be one of the neighbors because it's like consistent.
Yeah.
Earlier, it did stop a few times, but
Yeah,
it
it's
just
TV
keeps
on now, too. It's
going.
not like when we first came
Should we try another location? Okay, on we go.
Obviously, in a building that we're not familiar with, it's hard to tell where certain noises are going to be coming from above us next door.
It seemed that the basement area, the speakeasy area, if you will, and Jerry's cage in particular, we kept encountering noises. While I personally didn't hear as much as everyone else did, they once again were persistent.
From my experience, you kind of have to do something to catch their attention so they'll stop and participate with you.
I'll go up on the stage and sit in that chair.
Okay.
You guys can yell questions at me.
All right. All right. I can get you on frame in the chair nicely here.
So there might be periods in which I'm just sitting here, apparently comatose or whatever.
He's not asleep. He's checked.
And hopefully there will be periods where you guys get some good answers.
All right, you going in? Okay. To anyone who can hear us, who's in this room with us or in this building, there's a man on the stage wearing a device that you might be able to communicate through. He can't hear us speaking right now. Two of them.
Two men. You said there's a man.
Oh. Yeah, there's two men here and two women. Are you referring to the men right here in this room or ones we can't see? We just want to communicate with you.
Don't.
Can you hear us? Can you see us? Let us know. Let us know through the guy on the stage. His name is Ryan.
You're terrible.
Oh my God, they don't like me. Nothing in York likes me.
She's
Whoa.
not. She's very nice. Just talk to her.
I just
We just want to be your friends.
Oh my
We
God.
want to chat. Get to know you. Is that okay? Alright, so I feel a little uneasy here.
It's kind of a
Yeah, right.
Oh.
yeah.
Well, I don't feel like it's a little girl because it's like very sassy
Right.
child.
There's
Also,
like
it's
this
a very-
hiddenness, like nothing, like no information
Yeah.
really is coming forth. So much
Which
as
it says a
Yeah.
lot for where that. So that's why I'm like, is it a kid?
You're crying.
No, we're not.
Were you an entertainer here?
No.
Well, thank you.
That was direct.
What did you do here? You a bartender?
I like that.
You're a bartender?
You like beer? Alcohol?
Whiskey?
It kind of goes with what she said about how it seems like things come and go. It kind of goes with what she said about how it goes with what she said about how it goes with what she said about how it seems like things come and go.
Make another one.
Make another one. Make another what?
Another rum drink?
They'll capture a disembodied female, and sometimes she'll just say, hello.
Behind you.
Oh, are you behind us?
I don't like that one that comes out of his mouth.
I'm sorry if I blind you.
Who or what's behind us?
Right in front.
Oh my goodness.
Are you playing hide and seek?
Yes.
Where are you hiding now?
I have goosebumps.
This, ooh.
I don't think I've ever gotten goosebumps from
Can you play the
goosebumps
piano?
before.
This is weird.
Where are you at now?
Do you play another musical instrument?
He plays the guitar.
You can't.
Well, I tried.
Who are
They're
we
roasting you.
speaking to? These
You are a
serious.
sassy spirit.
Are you
Stolen.
Stolen.
Did things get a little rough down here?
Did you steal their money?
Did you? That's up there, right?
Yeah.
Did you move upstairs?
The restaurant's closed. It's empty above us.
I took it.
You took what?
Stolen, and then I took it.
Did you take the rum, the beer?
Everything.
Everything
From
What?
people.
from people.
Whew.
Are we getting a confession to a crime? here?
Right? What are you, like a crime boss? Did you run this place?
Do you work for the mafia?
Now we really need to know. What'd you take?
You're wrong.
Oh my goodness.
You really can't get in trouble, I promise.
There's no legal repercussion anymore. You're done. It's over.
I feel
Who are you?
agitated.
Talk to her.
Who?
I don't want to pull him out. He's looking.
Go.
Go.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. That was like kind of forceful.
Yeah. Are we on to something? We digging into your secrets a little too hard?
I decide.
You decide when we stop talking to you? I'm gonna pull him out. You've got 8 seconds. It's never good. I thought you were gonna hear my footsteps.
It is never easy to pull someone from within the depths of the Estes method, but it's funny.
You started getting a little scary there, a little forceful.
I'm just repeating it exactly as I hear it.
It started getting a little.
Did you hear more than one voice or same voice?
But I'm not sure. I mean, sometimes yes. Like that one that got me was I took everything
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
That was
we were
all the
like
same
asking
voice.
about.
It's like segment, segment, segment.
That
That
sounded like it was a person confessing
Yeah,
to it.
I was ready to be out right there.
I felt like we were kind of
wondered,
grilling
but
jokes in that moment too.
we were getting somewhere.
But then it like stopped.
Yeah, when hello came, that was definitely a random.
Did you hear a little girl?
No little girl.
Because we were asking and it was like kind of acting like it was, but then I was like, that doesn't seem like a kid to me because that seems like a
Then it
little
does.
too like nasty for a kid.
And then you said behind you and then right in front. So we were like,
And then
Where are
we're
you?
playing hide and seek and it's like, yes.
Very strong voice there.
that's weird.
Boy, whenever I do these Estes method experiments, I always go in kind of unsure of what I'm going to encounter. And this time it was pretty intense as far as the sheer number of responses that we got. And when I watched back the footage, all I can say is wow.
I don't think we really ever encountered any kind of activity that would have alluded to being a little girl or the spirit of a child in any way.
No, the speaker was working fine though. And then we could just try to listen really carefully.
We can do it.
Whoever was downstairs, we know you're up here. You can come out now.
Is there anyone around?
Why don't you like the girls? What do they do?
I think it's up in the car. That was a woman.
Yeah. Are you someone we spoke with earlier?
You had a lot to say earlier. Really wants you to come back.
Are you from around here?
Do we bother you?
Were you a dancer here? Did you say prostitute?
Oh. Oh, it certainly could have. I definitely heard an ostit
It
part.
sounded like prostitute. Were you a prostitute? No judgment.
Can you go talk to them?
Is Jerry here? Yeah, you can definitely. See, that's what it sounded like last time we were in here.
Yeah.
And it's kind of what it sounded like over there.
I mean,
But just one person over there.
yeah.
Is there really a little girl here, or do you just pretend to be a little girl? I don't know what to say.
Nope.
Do you think because we're women, we shouldn't be in the forefront of things? We should just be stepping back and letting the men do their thing? Tell us a female.
Yeah.
I thought it said no, but I'm not
I was
positive.
about to say, I think she almost said no. Would you rather talk to the men?
We're going to be leaving soon, so if you have anything to say, just say it.
I don't feel like much is like hanging out with us now, but we did get some women voices when they went up there.
And just enough that it's noticeably less than anything that sounds like it was a male voice or came through Estes' method with a male voice.
You guys having any luck down there?
So I made sure I didn't just scream in startlement. Not really. Are you guys stomping or knocking up there?
We walked about 2 minutes ago.
When you walked, it was exactly what we heard when we all first came in here.
That's crazy, because nobody could have been in here.
Nobody alive. Why am I like this?
Dramatic. Alright, we're coming back.
I think at the end of the night, because it was just Christine and I within that speakeasy area, something a little more female-oriented may have communicated with us, or maybe felt comfortable communicating with us. We'll obviously never know who precisely we spoke to.
I don't know, there was a lot of crazy activity and it kind of came and went, you know?
I'm glad we went into the space with minimal knowledge of what it was really like, so that it forced us to ask more questions, different questions, and keep trying for some of the things that we really wanted to know.
Part of the whole deal of investigating is trying to repeat things. So we decided to go back upstairs into the empty store where we had so much activity before, and there was nothing. I don't know what that says to you, but to me that says what we were dealing with before could have in fact been paranormal. They'd better be walking around up there.
Hi.
I don't want to be in here alone.
Were you just on the staircase? You heard that?
The hateful house.
Okay. For fuck's sake.
There you go.
Thanks. Alright.
I'm done.
You're done.